If you're trying to lose weight, stop worrying about the scale. Yes, I know that sounds insane, but hear me out. For context, I am a NASM certified personal trainer and I train professionally. I currently have a 5% body fat and a 10-to-1 muscle mass to body fat ratio. So trust me, I know how to lose weight and I know how to gain muscle. I know how to be healthy. And I'm gonna share with you multiple reasons why you should not be looking at the scale and how to actually lose weight in a decent amount of time. And when I say weight, I mean fat. Oh, no. That's a really big distinction you're gonna learn in this video. So let's talk about the misleading scale real quick. The scale doesn't tell you fat, muscle, water, food you just ate, hell, your skeleton. It does not tell the whole story, which can be very bad for your fitness journey because a lot of you don't know that. A lot of you may get discouraged when looking at it because it seems like you're not making progress when in reality, oh, my waist is actually a few inches shorter. Oh, I didn't lose weight, but I'm a little bit toner than before. But you're not paying attention to that because the scale is giving you a flat number that you are deluded into thinking is the actual reality of the situation when it just is not. And you deserve more than that. Another myth with weight loss, or more so misconception, is cardio. If you are trying to lose weight by running on a treadmill as your primary way of working out, you, my friend, may actually be hurting your fitness journey. Now, don't get me wrong, cardio is incredibly good for your health, but using cardio as your primary source of fitness, especially when your goal is to lose fat, you're gonna run into some roadblocks because cardio can lead to muscle loss if you're relying solely on it for fat loss. It can lead to a slowed metabolism, ironically. It can lead to even plateauing your weight loss journey in general. It is a decent way to burn calories in a quick way, when in reality you should be trying to burn calories every single day without even trying. Let me explain. See, cardio really isn't improving any of your muscles. Yeah, it may help you with running a little bit, especially if you start sprinting. Sprinting's a whole nother different thing. That actually does build muscle, it builds explosiveness, but that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about what everyone's doing, the walking, the jogging. Most of you aren't even looking at your heart rate and keeping that at a steady level to where you're actually burning fat and not several other fuel sources in your body, which could be hampering your fitness in general. What you need to be doing as your primary source of fitness when your goal is to lose weight is weight training. I know, that's crazy. Resistance training, weights, pulling, pushing. You need to do things that hurt your body. Not hurt as a sense of slicing, your arm or something, but you need to destroy your muscles through bicep curls, through pull-ups, through push-ups, benching, deadlifts. Preferably every single muscle in your body should be destroyed at some point in the week. And then you'll come back better the next week, which in turn will help you lose weight. Hear me out. When you destroy muscles, they grow back a little bit bigger, a little bit more toned, a little stronger, especially depending on how you destroyed them. We don't need to really talk about that right now because this is just general fitness advice. All of this is gonna burn fat. When you do this, you're basically replacing the fat, even though the fat doesn't turn into muscle, you use it for energy, into muscle. And muscle is denser than fat, but they weigh the same. A pound of muscle weighs the same as a pound of fat. So when you do this, sometimes people look at the scale, remember that we were talking about that guy before, and wonder, hey, I've been lifting weights for 3 weeks. Why do I weigh the same? Without realizing they have way more muscle in their body and a lot less fat. And guess what the muscle does? Burns calories without you even doing anything. So, if they do this for long enough, they will completely transform their body way faster than cardio ever could. Because for every pound of muscle you have, you burn an additional, I think it's 6 calories per day. And you burn way more calories just existing throughout the day than you can working out. That's a crazy fact, I know. For example, I have 105 pounds of skeletal muscle mass in my body, and my base metabolic rate is burning 2,143 calories a day. I have to eat a lot. Are you weight training and it's still not working? Well, maybe it's your diet. That's another thing. People, on average, eat way too many carbs and not enough protein. See, carbs, the thing that turns into fat if left unused, is the fuel needed to actually do these workouts. It helps you with energy. You burn that. And people eat way too much of that so they don't end up using the carbs and it turns into fat. And then when they actually even do the weight training but eating too many carbs, they don't end up eating more protein, which in turn doesn't allow the muscles to heal properly, leading to less than desirable results. For every pound of muscle mass you have, you want to eat relatively, let's say, I think it's a gram to 1.5 grams of protein per day. So let's say you have 100 pounds of muscle on you, it's 100 grams of protein, minimum. You should be eating more, and then less carbs than what you probably eat. Not even to mention the saturated fats and the nothing burger snacks that you are having, clearly, that just are empty calories that slow you down, make you more foggy in the brain, and just overall don't help you. But they give you a little, little zap of dopamine. So, yeah, I mean, clearly, you should be eating this every single day. Dakota, yeah, you should definitely be eating candy every single day. It's real smart for you to do that. That's me. I'm talking to myself right now. I gotta stop doing that. You'll think it's like, oh my God, but I want to treat myself every now and then. You're not treating yourself, you're just hurting yourself, especially if you are not in a position to be doing this. If you're already fat, you're only hampering the journey you're trying to make. You don't want to be like this anymore, man. No matter where you are, you want to be better, right? You want to be healthy. You want to feel good. You want to have an easy time breathing, going upstairs, getting out of your car. You want to look good in a bathing suit. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to lose that fat and to be in a generally better position in life. Do not be your worst enemy. Once you get into this habit of working out, weight training, eating better, it's a hard habit to break. You just have to get into it in the first place. And you'll wonder why you even did anything else to begin with. It's the biggest addiction there is. And it's the best one because it's actually good for you. Now, generally, you're never gonna lose weight unless you're at a caloric deficit, which is not eating enough calories, basically. A caloric surplus is when you're trying to get bigger. A caloric deficit is when you're trying to lose weight. You should do it at a healthy, sustainable way. Not eating is, dangerous to your health. I know fasting's a thing, and that's not necessarily even a bad strategy, but it is dangerous. You should make sure you're doing it properly. You don't want to pass out while driving. You also want to ensure that you're getting enough protein, because if you completely fast for days, you're going to start burning muscle too, and you don't want to do that. But the caloric deficit becomes easier when your muscles are burning more calories per day because you built up that muscle. You don't even need to do the work during that. And that's most of the calories being burned. I'm starting to run in circles here. Basically, to recap, eat healthier, less carbs, more protein, stop running on the treadmill to lose weight. You should still run on the treadmill, but focus more, at least 3 times a week, on weight training, hitting every single part of your body. Back, chest, legs, core especially. A lot of people don't hit core. Arms, etc. Stop worrying about the actual number of your weight and start focusing on the shape of your body. And if your local gym has this, try to get an in-body scan. In-body. Just Google in-body scan near me. Those things are fantastic. They send little electromagnetic shocks through your body. You don't really feel it. It doesn't hurt or anything. You're just standing on a doctor's machine for 30 seconds. And it scans your whole body. It tells you how much weight and fat is in every single limb of you. Tells you your skeletal muscle mass, etc., how much water you're retaining, how much water you're burning through, how much calories you're burning through. It's fantastic. It is way better than that stupid pinch test for body fat percentage. Sorry. But anyways, I've pretty much run through all the points I wanted to go through today. If you have any questions, if you want to correct me on maybe any information I got wrong, I am doing this unscripted. I have some bullet points, but this was a very, kind of pieced together video. I didn't really plan this out too well. This is my first fitness video, bear with me. But I am a Dakosity Fitness, like and subscribe. This is the first video on the channel. Check out my gaming channel in the link tree, Dakosity Live. I might be doing video essays there about video games. And, I got a bunch of other content on there already if you want to go check that out. Check the link tree for all my social media, actually. And, I'll see you in a few. Love you guys. Peace out and goodbye. You gotta get big, baby!